Alright guys, let's do a general message for whoever this is for. Take it as it resonates. It's not going to be for everybody. Just the strongest message coming through, whatever comes out in the cards. Let's see what we get. General. I feel like I had a frog in my throat just then. Let's see what we get. What we get. Queen of Cups. Page of Cups. Five of Wands. Three of Swords. Page of Swords. Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Well, starting us off, we have the Queen of Cups. This is someone who tends to be usually pretty compassionate, loving, caring, understanding, can be a really good listener, and also sympathetic, empathetic. They feel things deeply. They can sometimes be a person who gets easily hurt. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes they can get their feelings hurt kind of easy. They try to be supportive, kind, generous, caring. Let's clarify that. Someone could also be shy here. I'm not sure if that is who is shy, but someone could be a little shy here. Maybe shy at times, yeah. Something to do with good at feeling people out. That's the Queen of Cups. Good at feeling people out. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Oh, another thing about her is, now this doesn't have to be a feminine that's this way, but it's a woman in the card, so I'm going to say her. Another thing about this woman is I don't know if they're like this all the time, but they can be really good at counseling other people or being there for other people because they understand and they feel things so deeply and emotionally can tap into people and connect. They can be very good at helping other individuals. So why is she here? Four of Pentacles. Maybe because someone is that way, they have to kind of like protect themselves. They have to, you know, kind of guard their heart because they care and because they can be sensitive to people and sensitive to energies. They have to protect themselves as well. This person may use the word vibes. Every time I look at this card, I see a person who feels vibes. You see how her feet is in the water down here? And it's like creating a ripple all the way down to that house way back there in the distance. That's some vibes if I've ever seen them. That house down there is feeling her vibes from all the way over there. So vibes. This feminine energy, this Queen of Cups energy is feeling someone's vibes in a conversation, because this is like a conversation or a message. Someone's reading a message, or you know, maybe it's a verbal communication, and is feeling the vibes of this message or conversation. Maybe someone's sharing, you know, being kind or being sweet to them, or sharing their feelings or something like that. And this Queen of Cups is picking up on some vibes. What vibes does this Queen of Cups get from this Page of Cups? Fear. Fear. So what's happening here in this particular message for whoever this is for, this person who is pretty damn connected to people on a deep level receives a message, whether verbally or through text or email, something like that. They're getting communication from someone. It may just be a little bit, something short, or it could be it just doesn't seem like something extremely deep. It seems like something rather short with a page here. The vibes they're getting from that communication, no matter what is being communicated, they're almost reading between the lines. Oh my God, and there's lines here. Look at that. Lines in the water. Reading between the lines. Look how close she's looking at that cup. She's like, how do I really feel about what I'm hearing, or how do I feel about what I'm reading right now in this message? Like, look how her eyes go down. And upon examining her vibes, she feels as if whatever is being expressed, there is a level of either fear in it or timidness. Unsuredness. Is that even a word? Unsuredness. Because the main energy of the message is the Three of Swords. So she's feeling the energy. It may come off like this, kind of sweet, kind of short, caring, loving, like whatever is actually being said or stated. I feel like it's actually in a text message, but it could be verbal. Is not the underlying tone. This is the Three of Swords. Something about salamander or a bearded dragon. That just came to me randomly. I don't know who that's for. Salamander or bearded dragon. Okay. Confirmation for somebody out there. I'm more so getting the bearded dragon. Some sort of here, lizard, but like lizards. Three of Swords. That's hurt. That's loss. That's something that breaks our heart. It touches us deeply. It can be sadness. It can be depression. It can be a lot of different things. It can be a breakup. I mean, whatever this is the energy for really the whole message. This is why, oh, that's it. This is why the message is being sent, or why this is actually being said, because this is the undertone of it. Not just the message I'm giving you right now, but this actual message. Whether it comes verbally or it's in a text or something, or writing. I mean, it's actually coming from a place of someone themselves feeling hurt. Not necessarily wondering how this Queen of Cups is feeling, but it's more an expression of how they're feeling without actually expressing how they're feeling. Is that making sense? This will be like the equivalent of if somebody reaches out to you or they say something verbally to you and they're like, hey, you okay? You know, or just thinking about you, want you to know, something like that, something small, something short, something sweet, short and sweet, sweet and sour, like sweet and sour sauce, short and sweet. But it's not really so much what they're saying, like that they are asking, are you okay? It's more that they're not okay. That's what it is. Why is the Three of Swords here? shutting me out. Yeah, Two of Swords. The Two of Swords comes before the Three of Swords. Someone may feel like someone is shutting them out. They may feel like this Queen of Cups is shutting them out. And they just don't want to be shut out. They want to be let back in. They want to, or if they're already in, they want to remain in there. And so they're trying. That's what I'm getting from someone here. Someone is trying, like actively trying to make an effort, even if it's small or short or sweet or something like that. They're actively trying to make an effort to not necessarily check on someone and see how they're doing, but really it's because they're feeling some type of way about something. They feel like this Queen of Cups is shutting them out. The Queen of Cups is picking up on some vibes and has been picking up on vibes. The vibes that this Queen of Cups is getting from this other person is not great. The Empress. This is a feminine energy who's getting vibes. The Empress here is pregnant, so very sensitive. Okay, yes, we go back to the sensitive energy. Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups, the Empress is someone here who doesn't have to be pregnant, but what I'm saying, it's a feminine who's extremely tapped into their intuition. They feel very deeply right now. It may be a little sensitive, but I think they're sensitive to energy, to vibes. And they can feel something is not right, something's off. They can feel like a person is not in a good space. Or they just all outright know. Or they could tell someone ain't right up here, or something's off. Something's off, something's not right, something's, because look, I can never ever get over the Queen of Cups face here. Let's get a little closer and look at her face. Look at that expression. Look at that. She's intent. She's adamant. She's adamant about what she's feeling. She's not at all doubting her gut. She's not doubting what she's feeling. She feels as if she's dealing with an individual who's not really concerned about her, but is concerned more for really what they're feeling. She may even feel as if this person is watching her or just trying to, stalk her, gather information. Like with the Page of Swords, why is that here? I feel like if this Queen of Cups could jump off of this card right now and stand in front of me, I feel as if she would say something along the lines of, you don't really give a shit about me. You don't care. And I can feel it. I can feel it from all the way over here. I can feel it. Whoever it is, this Queen of Cups / Empress is not discrediting at all their intuition right now and is on point with it. Feels something's not right, something's off. It doesn't matter how something's coming off or what's being said in a message or whatever. She's able to see past it, through it, beyond it, in between it. Five of Cups, that's what I'm saying. This Queen of Cups is like, no, you're just concerned about what you'll lose. Or what you're losing. In some situations, she's thinking, you're just concerned because I won't be there anymore to back you, to be your emotional support, or to be someone who, no. Like, what it is you're not really worried about how I'm feeling, or what situation I am now being put in, or how whatever's going on with you and me, or whatever this is affecting me. You're not really concerned with me at all. Don't act like you are. No, you're not. What you're concerned with is you. You're only asking because you're fishing for information for you. Not because you actually care about what's going on with me. Wow. You know, I don't ever see this Queen of Cups like take this type of action, like really stand up like this and just not really allow it to happen. But I get that there's a Queen of Cups right now / Empress that's not allowing it to happen. Not from this point forward. Some of you are this Queen of Cups. Maybe you're, because look, the Eight of Wands just came out in the challenge position. Maybe you're like not really knowing, maybe it's kind of like, I don't want to talk to this person, or maybe I'm not supposed to, or I don't really have much to say, or I don't know what to say, or, you know, how to respond, or if I even want to, or something's wrong, something's up. You get this energy when there's like conflict, there's struggle, and this drama, maybe even. This Queen of Cups is like, this is too much for me, and I don't want nothing like this. I don't want none of this energy. I'm very sensitive right now, or I'm always sensitive. I'm a fucking psychic or something. Whatever it is, I'm a sensitive individual. And when I keep saying sensitive, I'm not really picking up on like sensitive, I cry all the time. Unless somebody is pregnant here, then they may be emotionally, hormonally sensitive. But I'm getting like more intuitively sensitive to energy. So it's like, I can feel when some shit's off, or I can see things that you think I can't see. I can see beyond whatever you're saying to me, whatever you're presenting to me. I can see way beyond it. Tower at the bottom of the deck. Tower. That is upheaval and change. So this Queen of Cups is maybe changing their behavior a little bit. And withdrawing their energy. They're almost unplugging from an individual that is actually taking a lot of their energy because they've been allowing it, but they're almost saying, I'm not allowing it anymore. You know what this reminds me of? The Four of Pentacles. See how she's holding this bag close to her chest? If we look at the Four of Pentacles in the original Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, hold on. You know, it's the guy. They can see him as the miser, or someone who's selfish. Sometimes you have to be selfish. There's a song by Sevdaliza. It's called Human Nature. And at the very end of it, she says, to be selfish just means to be yourself. It's a beautiful song. But anyway, hold on. The Four of Pentacles, they're holding the pentacles really close to their chest. 1 second. It's important that I find this one because you're going to get a better visual of what I'm talking about here. I'm getting a vision. Here it is. This right here. Four of Pentacles. Get a good look at that. For those of you new to tarot, here you go. This is the Four of Pentacles in the original tarot. Here's the one from the clarifier deck I'm using. She's got these bags close to her. Maybe even like I got all my shit packed up. I'm ready to go. Whether that's like actually I'm packing my shit and I'm ready to go, or I'm packing your shit and getting you gone, or I'm just not giving you my energy anymore. When I look at this card, Four of Pentacles, I see like a baby, you know those little round things you stick in the outlets so that the baby don't stick their fingers in the outlets? They're always sucking on their little fingers or whatever, getting them wet, and then you don't want them to stick their hand in the outlet. So you get the covers for the outlets. That's what I see, the little plastic covers going in the outlets when I look at this card. That's the visual they're giving me right now. And I almost get that the Queen of Cups is withdrawing their energy, is almost shutting off that electrical energy, that source of power, is shutting off that emotion to a person, whether it's to a friend, to a colleague, to a spouse, to a partner, to a family member, whatever it is. It's like, no, I'm not going to allow you to, you know, affect me this way anymore. I can't take it, and it's too much for me, honestly. I'm shutting it off, so I'm cutting off your energetic supply. Have you ever heard that? Like an energetic supply? This Queen of Cups has been an energetic supply to this person, this individual, and is like, I don't have the energy for it anymore, and nor do I care to give you this energy because you don't genuinely care about me, and I know it. This might even be someone who looks at the person who's communicating, whether through message or verbally, as a bit naive because they don't see how obvious it is, how obvious they are. They don't see how obvious they are to this Queen of Cups, that they don't really genuinely care, that it's actually her that they're needing, like her energy. She may look at them as, do they think I'm an idiot? Like, do they really don't see that I can tell what this is? And again, I keep saying she, guys, because it's a feminine in the card, but this can be a male too. I mean, who's feeling like this? Like maybe you deal with a person around you, anybody, and however they act to you, whatever they say, you know better. This will be an individual who probably creates a lot of emotional drama. There's always some sort of drama wrapped up in this person, or some sort of just like rivalry, or they're very competitive, like they always have to be the best, you know? Yeah. Just cut and dry, especially with this being the outcome, 8 of Pentacles. It looks like someone's shutting down their energetic supply, which is aka their own energy, to a person. Maybe not messaging back or responding or communicating or blocking communication, or at least blocking their energy somehow. And then saying, I'm going to choose to do what I need to do and focus where I need to focus. Now I'm going to focus my energy elsewhere instead of on this. I'm just not. Which is going to cause the person who has been using the energetic supply to probably freak out a little bit, because where else are they going to get a refill of energy? It's almost like an energy vampire, like someone's been energy vampirism on somebody. They've been plugging into a person and siphoning their energy, all under the guise of I give a shit and I care, judgment. But no. So someone here is trying to use wise judgment, maybe even trying to free themselves of dealing with a particular individual that just steals their energy. She's trying to get the bird back in the cage, and the bird's like, nope. No. Let me out of here. Like something may look cozy and comfy, but it's not that. Imagine this bird right now. I'm going to hold the card back up to the camera. Imagine this bird, if the bird was able to like speak right now. Imagine the bird saying something like, this is not my nest. You may make this look like it's a nest. Like it's comfortable, you know, you're trying to make me feel comfortable with you or this, or relax or chill out or believe. But I don't. This isn't a nest, it's a fucking cage. It's a cage, not a nest. And she's like, come on, little birdie, get back in. And he's like, no, let me go. I want to go with them. I want to be free. I want to fly. And she's like, but I want you to come back in here. I want to keep you forever as mine. Where are you going? I'm worried about you, that you're going to get hurt out there, little birdie, and something's going to happen to you. It's like, are you worried that something's going to happen to me? Are you worried that I'm okay? Are you worried if you're okay without my energy? Without me being here to be your emotional support human? You know? I don't think you're worried about me. You're worried about you. Something like that. Wow, I don't usually see the Queen of Cups in this energy. I like it. Wow. It's like, oh no, you don't. Yeah. Like, you don't want the same things. You don't have the same goals or beliefs, or, yeah, you don't have the same wants as each other. This Queen of Cups and this other person, like, we don't even... have the same, like, I don't connect with you. I really don't. I don't connect with you. I did, but I'm no longer connecting with you. Something like that. So then they kind of, this Queen of Cups shuts this person out. And the individual feels hurt and starts trying to make an effort and trying to do this and that. But it's not, it's showing me here in the cards that it's not because the person genuinely, like, cares. It's because the supply is cut off. This would be like not wanting to piss off your dealer because, you know, your dealer's your dealer. So let's say your dealer ghosts or something, loses their mama, or something happens to their dad, or, you know, something happens, something unfortunate. And so you reach out to your dealer and you're like, hey buddy, you okay? And it's like, what? I don't give a shit if I'm okay. You want to know if I got any. Something like that. In some way, this Queen of Cups is a supply. Is a supply to this other person. I don't know if they supply drugs, but they definitely supply love, care, nurturing, understanding, compassion. A shoulder to lean on. They supply in some way to this individual. And the person knows it, but now the supply is being cut off, and that's what the person doesn't want, and this individual knows it. It's not that they care about them. It's almost, you care what you're getting from me. And a lot of it has to do with my energy. Wow. Something here to do with a cell phone or a clock. Like, you know those cell phone towers? Have you ever looked at a pentacle sideways and saw a cell phone tower? That's what I'm seeing on this card. I'll show you in a second. It would look like a sideways one right here. But you know the metal towers? They're not all cell phone towers, but you know, they have these metal, they go like this. I'm seeing it when I look at this card. See it from the side? Imagine like a metal cell phone tower. That's what they're giving me in a vision right now. I'm just seeing it. So I don't know if this has something to do with somebody's cell phone. I'll try to find a picture of what I mean. Now, you know, all those towers have different names as well. This is a specific one that looks like it has vampire teeth at the top. And I can't remember what that particular one is called. Vampire. Exactly, like an energy vampire. Cell phones are energy. And this looks like it has little teeth, like little fangs in the middle of the pentacle. Coming down. Right here, look. Fang, 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 fang. See that? Fangs. Little red fangs. Wow. Okay, well. Hell yeah, Queen of Cups. I'm proud of you, Wheel of Fortune. Not today, Satan. It's like something's changing here. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Somebody's like, no more. This is an ongoing battle. This is something that's a current situation taking place. And somebody is like, I've got to protect myself. I've got to look out for me. I've got to take the steps I need to take to protect me, because you really don't give a shit about me. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you text. I don't care what you call. The voicemails you leave. Whatever it is. You don't really care, and I know you don't. I've been there before, either with other people or with you, or both. And yeah, that's the vibe. That's how somebody's feeling. I don't know if it's you or somebody else connected to you that's feeling this way about another, or even towards you, whoever. The Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior, yes, but I love that card because it's a card of resilience. It's like, I'm not giving up and I'm not giving in. I'm not going to lay down and let you think I'm your little bitch or something in whatever way, or that I need you, that I need this energy, that I need this shit, that I have to put up with it. No, because I'm not really getting anything from you. though you're trying to make it like I am and like you care, but you don't. No, who's getting something here, and maybe several somethings, is you from me. No. So this Queen of Cups is on edge at this time. It is somebody who's energetically and emotionally on edge, but it's because they're dealing with a person who can be... I'm surprised there's not a card of manipulation here, which is almost a bit concerning, because it tells me that maybe this Queen of Cups is dealing with a person who can be extremely, like, so good at what they do and so manipulative that it almost takes you a while to even see it. Because it's not even here. It's more so something you feel. It's one of those situations where you might look back later and be like, I should have listened to my first initial instinct, but I didn't. You know? There's like this innocence, like I act innocent, it's this and that, and it's like, no, it's not. Somebody may be trying to like heal something, make something better, work through something, with the Temperance card trying to come out and this Eight of Pentacles, but the Queen of Cups is saying this isn't at all what you're looking for. What you're looking for is an IV bag of my energy, to be pumped full of my energy. That's what you're doing. It could even be in it, like, to the sense where some people do that and they don't know. Like, they're not consciously aware at all. I'm not making excuses for them. I'm just saying some people are not consciously aware at all that they're energy vampires. Like, they do not know. They just don't know. At all. And some do. And then play innocent. Death. That Queen of Cups is putting an end to it. Not only not today, Satan, but like not anymore. Not again. Not ever. I don't let my family do it. I don't let friends do it. I don't let strangers do it. I don't let lovers do it. I wouldn't let an ant do it. Or a crow. Or a butterfly. Like, the energy is so thick and so heavy. I just saw the Ten of Wands, that it's become nothing but a burden to this Queen of Cups by being connected to this individual in whatever way that these people know each other. So they're cutting it off. They're doing what they got to do, or at least shutting down their energy and like cutting off the supply. Just keep getting that. Okay, guys. Well, that's the message for whoever that's for. Thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later.